This is the 12th tutorial in the Rookie series of Final Cut Pro Beginner's Lessons. This lesson will show you the basics of colour correction. Use your My First Edit project or follow from here with completed lesson number 11. Click the eye above to access lesson 1 that has the details on how to download the course material. Colours are vast subjects, so the objective of this tutorial is to keep it simple and to show you the controls on how to adjust colours in the inspector's colour wheels. But the theory of colour correction is well beyond the scope of this video, as is any discussion about colour scopes. Click the eye above for a video about colour scopes. Let's get into it. Select clip 119 in the timeline, and at the top of the inspector, click on the triangle button. It'll change from white to colour. If you see a colour board, click to the right and select Colour Wheels. You can change your preferences to show colour wheels by default. Click the eye above for a video on how to adjust Final Cut Pro preferences. The colour wheels are simple to understand, and once you've adjusted one of the wheels, the others follow the same pattern. Let's look at the highlights first. The grey bar on the right changes the brightness, and that's how bright and dark the image is. The coloured bar on the left changes the saturation of the colour. That's how much or how little colour there is in the image. So if you were to drag that all the way down, you would get a black and white image. The white dot in the centre changes the actual colour itself, let's say from red to green, etc. And there's a curly arrow at the bottom that resets all the changes to each individual wheel. All of these controls are duplicated in the midtones, shadows and master wheels. So why the difference? Think of a grayscale picture. The brightest level is white. At the middle, the tone is grey and the darkest is black. The same principles apply to a colour image. The brightest is the highlight, the middle is the midtone, and the darkest is a shadow. This means you can change those levels independently. But as I've said before, it's not a magic bullet. As the sections don't have fixed borders, they actually overlap. So when you change the highlights, some of the midtones will change as well. And the master wheel, it changes all of the colour tones. In other words, it combines the other three wheels. As you change the settings, the numbers will change below. Here you can adjust temperature, tint and hue by eye. At a more advanced stage, you'd use the colour scopes to do that. Let's make a colour correction to clip 119. I think the crisp contrast colour look that we used in lesson 8 has created an image that's looking a bit steely blue and lacking some dynamics. I'll just change the midtones, as the sky and the spinnaker are the things that need most enhancing. Increase the saturation, increase the brightness, and adjust the colour into an orange to warm up the image. You can check the differences by unticking the colour wheels effect. Tick it back again. Finally, copy the changes and paste the attributes. That's using the command Shift plus Command plus V, and add those attributes to the other clips, except for the very last one, which has the comic look effect. Make sure that crisp contrast and volume are unticked. Skim over the other clips to see the changes. One last word of warning. When you're making colour changes, a small change goes a long way. So my favourite saying in this case is, a little bit is too much. Okay rookies, we're winding up. Only 3 more to go. The next lesson will review the settings in the inspector. If you're looking for one-on-one tuition with Final Cut Pro, just click on trainingfinalcutpro.com and I'd be happy to set up a personalised training program. But if you're just looking for answers on a specific topic, I can offer free Final Cut Pro support via email for urgent issues as you're confronted with them. Let me know in the comments below if you've got areas that you struggle with in Final Cut, and I'd be happy to produce a YouTube video to help you solve those issues. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and press the bell. There are new videos every Sunday.